Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Frieren. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 11 of season 1 of Frieren, and that last episode left me just flying high. I loved that episode, and I was like, oh my god, I want to watch more. And I was like, no. That felt like a really high, and not that it's going to drop all of a sudden, but I feel like taking a breath, taking a beat, and feeling that for what it was a really smart idea. Frieren, like, she's so powerful, and she hides her mana so much that it exhausts her. That's why she's so sleepy. That, and she's probably still considered a teen in elf years. I mean, I don't know. If she's over 1,000 years old, is that a teenager? Or is that still a wee little baby? Like, does she live for 10,000 years? Like 20,000, 100,000? Like, how long does she live? So it makes total sense why she's as exhausted as she is because she's spending all that time and energy hiding her mana. And it was absolutely brilliant the way that played out against Aura, because Aura really thought she had her. She's like, this is my mana. Can't you see how amazing I am? And like Frieren's like, yeah, I can. Oh boy, do I got a surprise for you. I absolutely love that. And then I was expecting her to like just blast a hole in Aura, but no, instead it was kill yourself. That was undoubtedly like the most metal moment I've ever experienced, because you see this beautiful pastel elf and like this pink-haired demon, and they're gonna get ready to have this fight, and it's gonna be colorful and rainbows, and you're just gonna have sparkles everywhere, and instead it's kill yourself while I walk away. Bye. Brilliant. Loved it. See, like, here's the thing. I love this world because it's deceptive, because it looks happy. It looks bright and shiny and beautiful. And then there's that darkness that has that undertone. And definitely the last couple episodes have had that with like the killing and the beheading and the blood and like it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We saw how strong Fern was. She also hides her mana. It's so perfect because demons love to show their mana. They're peacocking all over the place. Look at me, look at me. And then we have our mages that were going, oh no, what do I do? Just lasers. It's fantastic. And then even Stark, kind of like realizing that the person that he was fighting, even though she was imitating him, wasn't as strong as he was, and like the killing blow that she made wasn't really a killing blow. And he's like, wait a second. You might be able to do the same things as me, but you can't hit me as hard as I can hit you. And took her out, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do I want to see more of this? Yes. Do I think I will? No. I think we will see them fighting demons throughout, but I think that there's more to our journey than just fighting demons. But there are demons left over from the fight with the Demon King, so I do think we'll see them along the way, especially the closer we get to the Demon King's castle. There's probably some outlying groups of demons that are still wreaking havoc on places. And then, this little journey that Frieren is on, her collecting the grimoires that Flamma may be mentioned in, or that people are passing off as Flamma's magic. I think that that's beautiful because it's in the same breath as Himmel wanting these statues up, so Frieren will remember them long after they're gone and not believe that it's a fairy tale. And I think that that's kind of the same thing that she's doing with anything that has to do with Flamma, is because she doesn't want her to just be a fairy tale. And we also know that Frieren at some point isn't going to exist anymore because the elves are going extinct. Going extinct. Why not? Words. But sometimes they get me. Sometimes they do. That's just the way it be. But because they don't have this drive to like have children, get married, have families, have communities, even though she had a village that like they maybe thought it was important then, she was born into a village. So like there has to be there has to be a group of elves somewhere that are thriving maybe and think that it is important. But I don't know. That's just a guess on my part, because why would they bring it up if they're not going to revisit that in the future? So, or maybe she meets somebody along the way and they have little short, pointy-eared magical beings. But I would want her to be in love with an elf, because that's the only person that would live as long as her. Again, Doctor Who is really, it's sinking in there that the Doctor is, you know, like 903 years old or something like that, and all of his companions are humans, so eventually they're going to die off on him, so he can't keep them around for a very long time. But I feel like Frieren needs to find somebody to enjoy her travels with long term. Not just Fern, not just Stark. Oh, I wish Himmel was an elf. I keep hoping that like there's something that we could do about Himmel, but he's dead and he wasn't an elf. He was a human, and there's nothing else that we can do about that besides visit him and see him again in all of his wonderful glory. How can I miss somebody I barely know? But damn, do I miss Himmel. I'm getting emotional. I got to get into this episode before I start crying my eyes out, guys. So let's go. Ooh, we're walking through some dead bodies. Yeah. I'm glad we're starting right off at the end of the last episode. The sun came out. Oh.
Mistress Frieren.
You took your time.
So, you defeated Aura.
Mm-hmm. She sure did. If anything, Aura defeated herself. Ooh, we get to see Groff Granite. He bay.
I don't believe what I see.
He's so hot.
Stop there. Don't flee on my behalf.
Good news. The old softy said he would pardon you.
Oh, nice. The old softy. Oh, his son.
I thank you for treating the long-fallen heroes of the Northern Lands with such immense respect.
Oh.
I used to cast flashy and destructive spells.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
The man had every right to. We should all respect the dead. I'd be angry too.
For all I've learned about your nature, Mr. Himmel trained you well.
Yes, he
You
did.
mustn't say it like that. Though I do suppose you have a point.
He taught you how to be human.
Fern? Stark? Good work besting Lugnier and his lackey.
Oh,
I'm proud.
I'm sure that means the world to them too. Look at them.
Though I would be more impressed if you weren't so beat up.
This is normal stuff for a warrior.
We have to like paraphrase it with like, could you have been more careful?
I can escort our heroes from here.
Sir. My lord.
What is it?
His son.
Frieren. I've never been so grateful as I am to you today.
Oh. I'm so happy he got that back. And they got some peace. Like, not only was it not a horrific battle, but like, they got to bury their dead.
For all that you've done for our city, I vowed to repay you in any way I could.
Grimoire?
You requested one thing.
Grimoire.
Flamma's grimoire detailing the defensive barrier. An artifact that's been passed down my family tree. Before it's too late to take back your request, you should know this grimoire...
I know, it's fake.
Oh, she knew.
That's correct.
Yeah, she knows.
Whatever the case, there's no reason to be so formal with me. Through your eyes, I must look like a babe, fresh out of the cradle.
Master Heiter mentioned the capital, how disrespecting nobility there is punishable by death.
Oh,
Himmel
well.
and Eisen nearly lost their heads for daring to speak so casually to His Majesty. Takes me back.
Yep. Ah, the memories.
Execution sounds like overkill, don't you think?
And watch your tone with me.
Yeah.
The way that you've spoken thus far is a serious offense.
Yeah, remember?
You better kiss your fancy chair goodbye. I'm glad you aren't like those barbaric Central Landers, my lord.
Oh. Maybe don't say that either.
You gotta be kidding me!
My work is done. Trees are pruned.
Oof.
Thank you. Don't worry, kid. I only said that so you wouldn't waste valuable time saving me. I won't chop your head off or throw you in jail for forgetting your sirs and ma'ams.
He seems like a good guy.
Much appreciated.
Say thank you. You're the one who... He's petrified.
Yeah. We'll just carry him out with some magic. It's fine.
Naturally, I told the townsfolk of Ara's defeat. Of course, they all want a chance to honor their heroes.
Uh-oh.
I do hope you'll linger a while.
Like a parade, statues? What are we talking? Stark's just being carried like a ghost through town.
Come on, I did what anybody would do.
Oh, I'm so happy that he got his son's, I guess, just medallion back. That's not. Oh, healing! See out pruning trees again? There you go, Stark. Here's your memories of your adventures.
Are we ready to go?
Leaving so soon.
Yeah, where are we going?
Shame.
Graf Granat.
Please, allow me to see you to the gates.
I would like to be shown off by him, too. Could he say goodbye to me in a cool way?
You should know. Conditions on the northern plateau right now won't make for easy passage.
I expect that.
Even the most experienced adventurers must be accompanied by a first-class mage.
Is she not a first-class mage?
Clearly, Mistress Frieren qualifies.
What do you mean, first-class mage?
You must know.
Is it like black
It's
belt?
a certification awarded by the Continental Magic Association.
She doesn't need that.
See? This declares me a certified third-class mage.
Come to think of it, I do remember you having some business. This is what your generation certificates look like?
Did she not know?
Please don't tell me you're an unlicensed underground mage.
You make it sound like I'm
Unlicensed.
some back alley doctor.
Yeah.
I imagine the usefulness of this holy emblem has expired.
That would sell as an antique.
Yep,
Even
probably.
I know about the Continental Magic Association. They've been around for over half a century at the very
She
least.
doesn't watch the news.
Exactly,
She travels.
No time at all. It's a
No
hassle
time
when they
at
change
all.
their standards of conduct so frequently.
Frequently.
In any case, we need to solve this problem.
Oh, Frieren.
There's a place up north where she could take the exam, right?
That'd be the largest magical city in the northern lands. Its name is Oysrest.
Oysterist.
The House of Granat will never forget what you've done. Safe travels.
Gosh, the music is a main character on this show. I am so sick to death that we can't play it.
Hey,
What are
it's
you-
snowing.
Yay!
It's almost winter.
Winter's coming.
An incredibly bitter season around these parts.
So funny. It's so hot outside today.
In the war against the Demon King, it wasn't the enemy that took the most lives, but the winters of the northern lands.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, goody. Seems we're next.
Yikes. Look at Shark.
What now?
Gotta get him a torch, build a fire. Winter in the northern lands. Here we go.
We're lost.
Oh,
And worse still, we're lost before even entering the Schwer Mountains. How pitiful.
yeah, a little bit.
Sleeping will kill you.
Can we put a protective barrier around us while we're walking?
The strength of the wind takes any sort of magical transportation out of the question. He'd be blown across the sky.
And I suppose we'll have to carry him.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
a lot heavier than I thought he would be.
It's dead weight.
You smell nice.
Oh.
There should be an emergency shelter at the foot of the mountains.
And you know this from 80 years ago? Are you sure it'll still be there?
I mean, she didn't even know she had to take a mage exam.
Excellent. It looks to me like it's being maintained quite regularly.
Is somebody there?
Somebody must have gotten here before us.
Oh, great.
I'd take either over freezing to death.
Fair, but what are they doing in there? Oh, he's working out.
Yep.
Oh,
Heating up.
it's a hot elf.
Ready.
Hello. So funny that I was talking about that in the beginning.
Not a chance. We need to keep looking around.
Why?
We cannot stay here.
Why?
Because there's a pervert inside.
Pervert?
Pervert, you say? That's not nice.
At all.
Come on, Mistress
I'm no
Frieren.
better. I'm no
Let's
better.
go.
He's a hot elf.
Hold
Look at
on.
him. Abs for days. That's what I'm
It's
talking
been
about right
about
there.
300 years since I've met another of my kind.
What's his name?
The goddess must have led you straight to me. I made it through the Spare Mountains, but as you'd expect, this blizzard put out my coals. The hut was a great find, but freezing nonetheless. I was doing squats to stay alive.
Shirtless?
I suppose that makes one of us then.
Anyway, I'm Kraft the monk.
Kraft.
You mentioned heading to a railway, so you're on a journey to heaven? Good on you lot. Most folks aren't so pious.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Mistress Frieren, he keeps getting even colder.
Why does is he dying? Is he on his way to a railway the quick way?
So warm and so cozy. Check it out. Now that's the Jumbo Berry special I
There you go,
remember.
Eisen with the thumbs up.
Last I remember, we got caught in a blizzard.
Yeah, wakey wakey. Oh, yeah, that would make him warm up a little bit. Make me warm up a little bit too. Yeah, no, yep, mm-hmm.
Who the heck are you?
That be a bro elf.
That's no way to thank someone for donating their body heat. I saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
With your body heat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Nice body for an old guy.
An
Well,
old,
that was blunt.
Can I
old
not
guy.
appreciate a man's hard work?
I mean,
It's
I
obvious
appreciate
he's
it.
been training for decades.
Mm-hmm.
You must be seriously strong.
We got a
I'm
bromance
Stark.
forming.
You
I love
are-
it.
They call me Kraft the monk.
Kraft the monk.
I can't say I've ever heard of you, but you must be super famous in the monk world, right?
Mm.
You two can help me bring in some food supplies. My wagon and cargo shouldn't be too far.
Oh, buried.
I have enough supplies here to last us for a long while. Please, use anything you'd like.
That's quite the stockpile you've got.
Trying to cross the Schwer Mountains in these conditions would be suicide. I'm afraid that we're stuck where we are.
Yeah. For how long though? And is Kraft going to be there the whole time?
I don't know the first thing about you either.
She's the mage from the party that killed the Demon King.
And before that,
What is it you're getting at?
just that you and I are elves, I suppose.
Okay. Are all elves supposed to know who each other is? I mean, Stark was like, "Are you famous?" Like, I don't really think like elves like search for fame. Oh, snuggly and warm. Ah. I love that he was taking care of animals.
It's been nearly 6 months now.
6 months?
Thanks to you all, we did what most can't, and survived a grueling winter in the northern lands.
Yeah, they might as well just stayed with Graf Granite.
Please give it to Fern for me, will you? A fitting token for a girl as pious as she is. I guess being raised by a priest would do that to a person.
Yeah, well,
She never forgets to thank the goddess.
Hyder's a little different though.
Why you believe in the goddess Kraft?
On one condition, you explain why you don't.
Ooh, fun. I love these conversations.
If you exclude the age of mythology, the goddess of creation hasn't shown herself once in the massively long history of this world.
You're still young. I used to think the very same way.
How old are you?
Everyone else who knew of my righteous triumphs, my acts of justice, they're long gone.
Ooh.
But when I die, I'll go to heaven, and there the goddess will praise me at last. You've done well, Kraft. I'm proud. The life you lived was one of great worth. Good job.
He was just trying to be good.
Your path in life has not been easy. For no one to remember everything you've done is painful and cruel. To even reach this moment now, we have lived lives and lives on end.
Yeah. That's why Himmel wanted the statues.
Tell me about your life, and I'll tell you about mine. I think every soul needs someone to praise them. So if you don't have the goddess, then I'll do it instead.
Oh, that's very kind.
I didn't think you the type to fund the reconstruction of some little village's orphanage.
Oh.
At least you're honest. You know, I was an orphan once, too.
He was?
When my time here ends, I'd like to believe the goddess will praise me for a life righteously lived.
Are these really such talks to have with a drink in your hand, O corrupt priest?
Why not?
I have to ask, do you feel that you have someone to praise you? I just wonder, who's there to celebrate you if you don't believe in the goddess? I'm sure you figured it out, but if not, perhaps I could praise you instead.
I love Hyder.
Certainly nothing I'd consider praiseworthy.
And what about the constant suppression
Serious?
of your mana? If you ask me, the power to do what you do seems like the result of tremendous effort.
Yeah.
Such skill would take a lifetime to acquire.
Mm-hmm.
We've traveled together for years. Now tell me the story of it all.
I can assure you it's not interesting.
It is.
It might come in handy someday.
How's that?
Oh, who can say?
Like
Perhaps
right
I'll have
now.
a child who becomes a mage and can make use of the knowledge.
Not have a child. An orphan.
I can't put my finger on why, but the goddess attracts the strangest of people. Afraid I must pass. I've had someone praise me enough for a lifetime.
You're lucky to have good friends, so
She
please
is.
cherish them.
She does.
He's already made his way to heaven.
No trouble, for you'll meet again.
Yep.
Yes, you're right.
And he gave you Fern.
This isn't the last time we'll meet. I'll see you in a century or two.
Jeez. So like tomorrow for her.
Take care of yourself, old man. Nice getting to know you.
Thank you for the pendant. It means very much to me.
Well, that was interesting. I didn't expect to meet a male elf. It's funny that I was saying that in the beginning. But anyway, let's talk about it. Okay. Really wild that we met a male elf. And, you know, not that I was like, and they're going to fall in love, because I know they don't have those desires to do so. But it's just like really interesting that we hadn't seen any other elves. And then we run into this guy, Kraft the monk, on our way through the mountains to a city called something that I cannot pronounce. Even the way it was spelled, I was like, oh, that's how that's pronounced. But it's where Frieren can get her certification to be a first-class mage, which she already is a first-class mage. She could probably be in a class of her own. I really wonder what they're going to ask of her and expect of her, and whether or not she'll be kind of shocked that like there's something that she can't do or whatever it may be. But the fact that they spent 6 months inside of this little hut together with Kraft is pretty interesting. Now, of course, when they opened the door, I was like, hello, sexy elf. I'm just like thirsty this episode because I was like, Kraft Granite, you're wonderful. You're amazing. I love you. And then I see this elf and I'm like, oh, hello. You're amazing. You're beautiful. I love you. So I'm going to go say hi to my husband after I watch this episode and I finish this. I'm going to tell him about the cute boys I saw. Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, it's great that they have that conversation. And again, it always goes back to believing in the goddess and religion and believing in heaven. And it's more convenient to believe that it's there in case, you know, you are wrong. If you believe that there's the possibility that it exists, then you can go there. But it's better, I guess, to at least believe and be wrong instead of not believe and be wrong, or believe and be right. But, you know, I think it's like really interesting that the conversations that we flash back to with like Frieren and Heiter. And, you know, like just the more we learn about all of the other characters that are no longer with us, the more I appreciate them. And the more Frieren really didn't take anything to heart when she heard it the first time. But this time around, there's something that triggers those memories that makes her kind of just go like, I've been praised enough by one person. And, you know, Heiter like talking about how like he knows how powerful she is and how exhausted she must be from hiding her mana. And, you know, like he recognized her and like how strong and how powerful of a mage she is and would sing her praises. And, you know, like when he says, like, when I have a child of my own that would like to be a mage, you know, like, and it's really interesting. She's just like, you're a priest. You can't have a child of your own. And like, she doesn't understand that, like, sometimes when you have like an orphanage or you're taking care of other children, like in foster care or anything like that, like you can consider them your children because you're taking care of them and you care about them and you want them to like grow up knowing that they're loved and cared for. And so she doesn't understand a lot of like the human stuff. And it was really interesting though, when Graf Granite was like saying like, thank you so much for this. And thank you for the care that you took to like not destroy all of this. And it's really interesting that Himmel would always get mad at Frieren for doing that, because it would be very easy to just magic your way out of it and not care about the consequences. That's like the one issue I have with like superheroes and all the destruction that they cause, is because it does a lot more harm while they're trying to do good. And in this case, she learned a lesson from Himmel, and there was barely any destruction to be had, and she was able to get rid of Aura. And, you know, like, she just was like, huh, like, almost like, I did learn something from this, and then was able to say to both Fern and Stark, I'm proud of you, good job. Now, the tag on of like, it would have been nice if like you hadn't gotten so beat up. And it's just like, no, you can stop after I'm proud of you. We don't need any more after that. Stop it. Don't give a compliment and then criticize right after. I'm just saying. But it is Frieren. She's not human. It's her first time doing this. So that was really, really heartwarming, and how grateful Groff Gromit was about the way she went about it, that like she was able to take care of them, and that he was very gracious to her about the result. And again, the grimoire is not, obviously, why would we think that it would actually be from Flamma? And it did tell them a little bit about how to build a barrier, but not one that is remotely even strong. And they know that by words. So they're able to keep it going as long as they keep saying the words, saying the spell. I don't know now if she is just trying to keep Flamma's memory like going and alive by collecting all these grimoires that are fakes, or if she's trying to rid the world of the fakes. Because to me, that's like taking things that would make people remember Flamma, and making it harder for people to remember her. They already think that she's a fairy tale. And I don't know if like Frieren has other motivations of like, she's like, oh, it's just a hobby. And it's just like, well, are you going to make like a grimoire written by Frieren the Mage about Flamma? Because let me tell you, people would love that. I would love that. I think that would be great. I hope we do run into Kraft again, because I like him. His ears were kind of like, right down, very perpendicular to the head. But and it was funny because that's like all I could really concentrate on. I was like, ee. And then I was like, abs, ears, abs, ears, abs, ears. Thirsty. Anyway, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction in a watch-along format on my Patreon, it will be available over there and up to 3 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you think about this episode? What did you think about Kraft? Because I like him. Seems like a good dude. I'm like now not weary of people unless the music tells me to be. And him like just doing squats inside of a hut, and I was like, no, physical fitness. Like he's trying to like take care of him. Like, no, that's cool. Plus he's hot. And they're like, what a pervert. And I was like, is his shirt's off? I don't know about that. He wasn't expecting anybody. Anyway, what did you think of Kraft? I absolutely love the way Groff Gromit was treating Frieren and was so grateful. I thought that was so beautiful. And I think that like she kind of learned a human response and like really took it to heart, and it made her feel better. And I think that's great. I think that's great. And they did a lot of praying. You know, I don't know who they're praying to. I don't know if it's the goddess, if it's something else, if they're just meditating. But, you know, if Frieren was praying to the goddess after that, she must believe a little bit. Or she's just thinking that it's convenient. Not quite sure which is which. But, guys, I'm excited to get into the next episode. So I'm going to watch that. You do have to wait, but come back here for that. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.